Pat Mahomes, and I'd say it turned out pretty well for me, to say the least. And as a huge Steelers fan, I love seeing Connor doing so well. Way to go, bud. At dburns4221 says, Tariq Cohen and Juju been balling for me all year. Me too, man. And Juju last week with the 97-yard touchdown. That was a beautiful thing to see. Yes, Sean McNulty, can't say your Twitter name in good conscience, my man, said he drafted the Bears defense in the 14th round, and they lead the NFL with 156 points on the season. Yes, the Bears D has been dominating, and team, I claim them off the waiver wire in our HQ Fantasy League right when K-Mac hit. And DD DiLovicio 19 said he has a shot in 4 out of 6 of his leagues. Damn, that's commitment. Mahomes and McCaffrey have been his stars. Yes, those two are having killer seasons. I think Pat Mahomes is probably the most unlikely surprise of all coming into the season. Thank you, team, for playing. The great thing about HQ Sports is it is no fantasy. You don't have to rely on any player but yourself to win. I'm asking you 12 rounds of sports-only trivia, and if you get them all right, you could take a piece of our prize and win bragging rights, of course. Tonight, we are playing for $1,000. That'll help you get your pockets ready for all the boxes you'll need come January. Yes, it will. And like I said, you don't need any player but yourself to win. But if you do play with teammates, like, right next to each other in the flesh, you can each earn an eraser. An eraser will eliminate one wrong answer choice, giving you a 50-50 shot on selecting the correct answer. You can only use one eraser per game and never on the last round. Just like extra lives, which, speaking of, do you need one right now? Yeah, you could pick one of those up right now or refer someone who has never played HQ before. I know, pretty hard to believe. But if you refer someone who has never played before, you can earn an extra life that way too. Okay, team, huddle up. Coach Gambino is play calling from the sidelines. To the over 75,000 players, are you ready to prove your place in the starting lineup? Let's do this. Break! Round 1 starts right now. A half Nelson describes what? A wrestling move, high dive, football position. All right, Laura, come here. I'm going to show you how to do a half Nelson. Come on, you just put your arms up like this, and I'll put my arms up. She doesn't want to do it, team. I'm sorry. I could have demonstrated it for you. But if you saw the movie that got Ryan Gosling his first Academy Award nomination, you would know that a half Nelson is a wrestling move. It's no super kick or stone cold stunner, but it's effective enough. Wrestling move is your answer here at round number 1. 68,893 of you.
What is the nickname of the starting pitcher the Yankees recently traded for?
Leave his fastball alone. Am I right, fellow Yankee fans? Listen, as a Yankee fan, I'm sad to see Justice Sheffield go, but that means we won't have to hear John Sterling's justice-related puns. Coming to the Yankees, James Paxton, Maple. To the Big Apple. Big Maple is the answer. 29,489 of you getting that one right, and we're just getting started, team. It's round number 3. Measured from its 2 furthest points, which of these is the shortest? NBA court, NHL rink, Olympic swimming pool. Really shuffling the deck on this game, team. 50 meters is the standard for an Olympic. That makes it a little shorter than a 200-foot hockey rink, but a lot longer than the NBA's 94-foot-long court. NBA court is your answer here. 17,090 of you getting that one right, knocking out over 10,000 here at round 3. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Round 4. This season, what college football team failed to qualify for a bowl for the first time since 1981? Florida State, Tennessee, USC. Yeah, and there are currently 40 bowl games, including the championship game. 81 teams are eligible to play in a bowl this year. That's actually more teams than there are spots. 3 bowl-eligible teams will miss out in a numbers crunch, but FSU doesn't have to sweat out Selection Sunday. They're out for the first time in 37 years. Florida State is the answer here at round 4. 11,855 of you know that one. Round 5, team. Last season, what team fell 1 victory short of the longest win streak in NHL history? Blue Jackets, Capitals, Penguins. Whew, imagine falling 1 short. That's gotta burn. The Penguins of the 92-93 season set the record for 17 straight, and last year's Cup-winning Caps made sure they kept that record. Washington stopped the weirdly streaky Columbus Blue Jackets at 16 straight wins. Blue Jackets is your answer here. 6,062 of you got that one right, knocking out another 5,000 on that one, and we're only at our halfway point, team. Here it is, round 6. What former champ just returned to MMA 7 years after retiring, only to get KO'd in round 1? Chuck Liddell, Brock Lesnar, Tito Ortiz. Don't get KO'd here. We're only halfway there, team. Lesnar might bounce back to UFC once again, as he's been called out by champ Daniel Cormier. But Thanksgiving weekend, Chuck Liddell briefly ended his 7-year retirement to get knocked out by old rival Tito Ortiz. And I wonder why UFC didn't want that fight. Chuck Liddell is your answer here at our halfway point, round number 6. 4,511 of you are moving on to the second half of the game. It's round number 7. Who is the only MLB player to receive the MVP award in both leagues? Frank Robinson, Stan Musial, Hank Greenberg. Do you have what it takes, team, to be MVP of this game? Let's see it. Hammer and Hank, the Hebrew Hammer, played for both leagues, but his 2 MVPs were both as a Tiger. And Stan the Man Musial, punish that finger if you picked him. He was born and died a Cardinal. But Frank Robinson MVP'd with both the Reds and the Orioles. Frank Robinson is your answer here at round number 7. 3,752 of you knowing that one and moving on to round number 8. They're only getting tougher, team. Hang with me. Round 8. Who was the last player to be chosen number 1 in the NBA draft straight out of high school? Dwight Howard, Kwame Brown, LeBron James. Man, imagine that kind of money straight out of high school. I'd be in big trouble now myself. It's almost amazing that teams didn't shut down the straight from high school route after Kwame Brown went number 1 overall. But maybe they could see LeBron coming. LeBron went number 1 in 2003, but the last U.S. high schooler to go number 1 was Dwight in 2004. Dwight Howard is your answer here at round number 8. 1,085 of you getting that one right, knocking out over 2,000 here. We are dwindling down, team. Let's see who survives. Round number 9. The Tewaaraton Award is given to the most outstanding player in what college sport? Soccer, lacrosse, football. Yeah, I told you, we really mix things up today, and it shows. All right, we all know the Heisman pose, but how do you do the Tewaaraton pose? Maybe, I guess. Well, it's given to the best men's and women's lacrosse player in the nation every single season since 2001. Lacrosse is the answer here at round number 9. 1,038 of you getting that one right at round number 9. And team, we're in the final quarter. Can you hang with me? Round number 10. Which quarterback started in the game with the highest combined age between starting quarterbacks? Brett Favre, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning. All of these Hall of Famers or future Hall of Famers are aged to perfection. Don't let anyone tell you different. The matchup with the second highest combined age of starting quarterbacks happened this weekend. It was Brady versus McCown, a combined 80 years of quarterback experience. But that fell short to the 2007 matchup between 38-year-old Favre and 44-year-old journeyman Vinny Testaverde. Brett Favre is your answer here at round number 10. 374 of you are moving on. We have 2 rounds left. Let's see what happens. Round 11. What nation is not among those tied for the most women's Olympic field hockey gold medals? Canada, Netherlands, Australia. Yes, team, it's been a while since we talked field hockey. Let's see what you got. Canada is all about hockey, but not about the fields. The USA is the only North American team to medal in field hockey with a single bronze. The Netherlands and Australia have collected 3 golds apiece to tie for the record. Canada is your answer here at round number 11. 228 of you getting that one right and moving on to our final round. Yes, team, it all comes down to this. The finish line is in sight. You can't hold up now. Full steam ahead. Let's see if you could grab it. It's round number 12. What city is fourth behind New York, Boston, and Chicago in titles across all 4 major North American leagues? Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, Montreal. All comes down to this, team. There's been a lot of teams doing a lot of winning in both LA and Pittsburgh, and only 2 winners in Montreal. But one of those teams, the Canadiens, has had an insane 24 NHL titles, making Montreal 4th all-time in total titles with 26. Montreal is the answer here, and we have 126 new HQ Sports MVPs. Congratulations! Oh yeah, 126 winners. Amazing. I see a Flyers fan. 794 is going your way. Michael, 1954, 794 is going your way. Yes, I love a prize of about $8. That's great. That's your morning breakfast. That's a little bit of lunch. It's a little something extra to get you through the week. Kay Borland, 793 is going your way as well. Amazing, amazing work. I see a Yankees fan down there. I see a Panthers fan down there. I see someone repping Amish country down there. Okay, team. I like it. 126 winners. That is amazing. A prize of $8. You know what? More than you started with. Thank you so much. Another big clap on the bottom to all our new HU Sports MVPs. Every star coach needs a star player, and we're like Brady and Belichick, Jordan and Jackson. But I guess if you lost this game, then we probably look more like Hugh Jackson and Baker Mayfield. And that team ain't a good look. So brush up on your sports facts and come back again Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern for our next game of HQ Sports. We play every Monday and Wednesday, so come on in and win some cash. Now, I'm seriously contemplating hopping on a plane and heading to Dallas. Yes, big matchup tomorrow night against the Saints, and I don't want to miss it. Until next time, I'm Lauren Gambino. Remember to hydrate, focus, and keep your head in the game.